Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday to each of you. Of course, if you're watching this on the replay or you happen to be on a different part of the world, good afternoon, good evening. It's good to see you. As you can hear, my alert actually went out, thank goodness. We also have an alert that just went out 30 minutes ahead of the Midnight's Edge in the morning stream. That's coming up shortly. But let's say hi to each and every one of you during the sound check. Hopefully you can hear me. I can hear me, but that doesn't mean you can hear me. So I've learned. We've got Nancy hanging out with us, V-Star333. Of course, Captain Trek is here, as is Morgan King, D-Bud Martin. Pat S is here. Judacon. What's going on, Judacon? Mr. Shirt is hanging out with us this morning. Good to see you, Mr. Shirt. One Man Show. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Brightest Day is here as well. So is Willie Woodward. I guess he's writing or written an article talking about Netflix's new distribution model. All right. We've got Pat S telling us that we need to help out GoGo13 because of shenanigans with his YouTube channel once again. Matt G is promoting everybody. Thanks, Matt G. And to all the wrenches, I appreciate you so very much. Darth Scipio is here. He said, will you talk about the weekend box office? A little bit, yeah. I tried to put the rundown together in the description, and those will all become chapters once I'm done with today's video. It takes me about 10 minutes to put that all together at the end of the show. O.C. Dobbins is here, an industry citizen. I'll put it that way. Someone who's involved in the entertainment industry. I think I said hi to Tina already, but it's good to see all of you here. Of course, KR Nut is here as well. So's Raj. Raj is here with his thumbs up. Keck44 is here. We've got Cat Sith. What's up, Cat Sith? Daniel Hall is here as well. We've got Omar Santiago saying hi, and we have my alarm going off saying it's time to go. You guys ready? Here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thank you for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We've got a lot to talk about and not a lot of time to do it in, but maybe not quite as fast as I was talking just now. But I just want to say all of this. We have a lot of weird stories. They're all kind of strangely interconnected, and they span from the pop culture and entertainment field into the political stuff. So despite my best efforts, sometimes politics leaks in. But let's get started. First and foremost, we're going to start with international box office sensation. No Time to Die. It opened in China. It opened to about $28 million amid some shutdowns. I guess about 13% of the Chinese screens were shut down. So that gave it a less, opportune moment for the China bucks that it goes in search of. This wasn't going to help out Hollywood in any way. Only maybe about 11 million of this will actually make it at best into Hollywood's hands. Again, because of the way that the revenue structure is between net and gross in China. In relation to that, Shanghai Disneyland sees 33,000 tests, and they closed for 2 days over one contact there. That's bananas. I guess this is starting to happen more and more frequently in China over one case. It seems like an overreaction, but again, authoritarian governments overreact to things. No Time to Die is reeling in about 600 million so far globally. Venom is just at 400 million, and Dune is closing in on 300. Those are the international box office numbers for right now. I imagine there's not a lot of growth left for No Time to Die. Venom 2 is going to tick up slightly as it releases into its final markets. And Dune is going to perform better than we expect. In fact, we'll have to take a look at that in just a moment. Dune actually leads domestic box office again as Antlers and Last Night in Soho struggle to scare up crowds. They say it's Halloween's fault. Is it really Sunday's Halloween's fault? I don't think so. But hey, Dune's going to be a winner. Last Night in Soho is an art film, shouldn't have been released widely. It is what it is. The Squid Game TikTok trend sends teenager to hospital with third-degree burns. I guess they were trying to make their own honeycomb so that they could do the honeycomb challenge and ended up causing themselves massive amounts of burns because of the mixture combined with the microwave and plastic kind of exploded and melted all over him. And this is something that's happened more than once, so don't let your kids do this, okay? Okay. Penn comes out, and no one's surprised, and reveals his engagement to 11-year partner. I guess his name is Josh, but because of the amount of privacy of his partner and his family members, nobody wants to talk about it any further. Kind of a strange way to announce it in your own book. Again, Penn went from being an actor to being a political operative to being I don't know what now other than an activist, but hey, it is what it is. Dave Chappelle gets Ted Sarandos support at Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony. And the only thing anybody's talking about, in fact, Yellow Flash just released a video about it, is the joke that Chappelle made to introduce Jay-Z, which is like, first, let me apologize. Nah, just kidding. F you, basically. So you can watch this. It's kind of funny. And it's Chappelle being Chappelle. Sarandos isn't going to back down. They are friends. I think Netflix is about to hit the we do not care button. We'll see. Los Angeles Police Unit has filed a lawsuit against the city over the mandates that are being put into place, and they may have a pretty good case. We'll have to see, especially when it comes to the scam of testing that's been required, costing each of the employees a $65 deduction from their paycheck every time they have to get tested. The White House press secretary, on the other hand, has tested positive for this thing after the White House comes out and misrepresents things as usual on Wednesday about her stepping away from the podium for a while. Tired of this. American Airlines cancels hundreds of weekend flights, and of course they are pointing towards weather, which somehow at Dallas-Fort Worth only affected them, because none of the other airlines flying out of Dallas-Fort Worth was affected to this extent. Not to mention the fact that they're having labor shortages. I wonder why. Southwest investigates a pilot who used the Brandon phrase at the end of one flight. I'm not sure that this rises to an investigation, but that should have, or that's an attempt to have a chilling effect on what people say in and around I don't know, others, maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's the thought process here. I do know this. The airlines have no compunction about creating divisiveness amongst their passengers when they talk about football or baseball teams and things like that during the course of flights. But hey, I don't know a lot else. The Baldwin shooting highlights risks of rushed film production, and I'm doing a video on this today because there was more insight into this by the veteran prop master that turned down the role. His name is Neil Zaromsky. We'll talk more about this in today's video releasing in the next few hours. Roblox went down for over 24 hours, but the tilt started to happen on Thursday. It finally got back up yesterday. The Chiefs, Mathieu, or the Honey Badger, had to apologize for calling the Kansas City fan base toxic, which I don't blame them for making him do that. And Barclays CEO steps down over Epstein report by UK regulators. More scandals by more of these big corps and their leaders all the time. And finally, as we round out, and I didn't get to highlight it, China's economy has slowed down as Beijing begins to wrestle with debt. I wonder why all these things are happening. The dominoes are starting to fall. But it is what it is. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
Hey, everybody. Thanks so much. It looks like I need to have some things done. We're going to see what happens with the credits. It looks like a lot of you have renewed or upgraded your membership, so that has to be changed. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I appreciate all of you. It's been a while since I've seen some of you. Thanks for dropping in. And let me remind you, Midnight's Edge in the morning starts in just a few moments. See you there. Bye.